What's going on, guys? It's the ninth race weekend scheduled on the NASCAR circuit, and we're back in Texas at the Texas Motor Speedway. All three series will be in action at the Texas Motor Speedway this weekend, and it should be an amazing weekend of racing. The Texas Motor Speedway is a 1.5 mile oval track, and its new NASCAR Cup Series schedule slot is now normally in the fall during the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. It finds itself here in the spring, so the fans in the stands will be very happy that it won't be so hot. 100 degrees last year, but should be nice and comfortable in Texas this weekend. The Craftsman Truck Series will run on Friday night under the lights at the SpeedyCash.com 250. That's 250 miles, 157 laps. Carson Hocevar won his very first truck race here last year. Christian Eckes won last week. This one right here, predicted it. Can he win back-to-back? Now, Rowdy Nation, Kyle Busch is in the lineup for the SpeedyCash.com 250. Could it be a Rowdy Nation route in Texas? You know, he won in a 1.5 mile track already this year in that truck, so we will see. NASCAR Xfinity Series will race on Saturday afternoon with the Andsys Frozen Custard 300. That's 200 laps, 300 miles. John Hunter Nemechek won here in 2023, advancing him to the next round of the Xfinity playoffs. Who will win this week? Now, Eric Almirola, who won last week, is not in the race this weekend, so we'll definitely have a new winner. Chandler Smith, the points leader, he's looking to win another race this year and extend his point lead in the Xfinity Series. Now, the NASCAR Cup Series will run on Sunday afternoon in the Autotrader Echo Park 400. That's 400 miles, 257 laps. William Byron, the winner in 2023. Could Hendrick's team continue the dominance that they have all year here in 2024? Could the Fords finally get a win? Could they do something already? Toyota ran second best last week at the short tracks with those top three of the Chevrolets. But Chevy has been dominant, and they're going to be dominant again on this track for sure. So, all right, so here are the paint schemes for all three different series, the Truck Series, the Xfinity Series, and the Cup Series. Like before, let me know in the comments below which one are your favorites. It doesn't have to be just one. But when we come back, I will tell you who my favorites were, and we'll discuss what happened last week in Martinsville a little bit, and we'll give you my predictions on who is going to win this weekend here at Texas. So let's check them out. I hope you enjoyed all the paint schemes for all three series. It's always fun to see all the different ones every week. Now, here are my favorites. For the Craftsman Truck Series, I got to go Rowdy Nation. That number 7 Realty Tree Chevrolet looks really good. I like that green, that neon green. I like it. So, the Xfinity Series, I like the 00 Cole Custard, Andy's Frozen Custard Ford. I mean, they're the sponsor of the race, and that ice cream cone, man, now I want an ice cream cone. I'm hungry now. NASCAR Cup Series, I like the 42 John Hunter Nemechek Ramaco Equipment Company Toyota. I like the look of that as well. So, who are your favorites? Now, let me know in the comments below, and also let me know in the comments below on who you think is going to win the race too as well this week. Okay, so last week in Martinsville, I predicted not only Christian Eckes, NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, I'm going with Christian Eckes. Yes, he wins another one. He continues to. I also predicted Eric Almirola, so that kind of helps out a little bit. But I'm going Eric Almirola. In the last 7 races here, he's finished in the top 27 to win the Xfinity race. Now, Eckes went back and forth with Majeski all night long. Under the lights. We didn't get to do that race on Friday night, but heard it was a pretty good race, but they went back and forth, but Christian Eckes ends up with the win. Eric Almirola completely dominated the Xfinity race under the lights in Martinsville as well. Won a bunch of stages, won both stages, I believe, and then he won the race. And man, when he won the race, he just kept on talking and talking and talking and talking about what a great guy. Eric Almirola back there in that number 20 looked good there. So now, the NASCAR Cup Series, it was a Rick Hendrick love affair. Rick Hendrick Motorsports love affair. Not only did they win the race with William Byron winning the race, they also finished 1, 2, 3, celebrating their 40th anniversary in racing. They had thousands of people there, Hendrick Motorsports, celebrating with them. Like, no one had a chance winning that race. And I even said that in our week preview. This was a Chevrolet Rick Hendrick love affair. One of those drivers was going to win the race. So I predicted Kyle Larson. He looked pretty good early on, but ended up finishing second to William Byron. Chase Elliott finished third. So I'm 2 for 3 last week. So far, I predicted 4 race winners. I think mostly trucks. I don't think I've predicted. I came close with Truex the other week, but of course that late caution. So I've gotten close. I've gotten close to picking a lot of them. But so here's who I am picking this week. So the SpeedyCash.com 250. This Kyle Busch. Could it be anybody else? He needs a win. He needs a win so bad. He's been struggling in the NASCAR Cup Series with mistakes after mistakes. I think Kyle Busch wins the Speedy Cash 250 for sure, hands down. I think he's going to win. The Andy's Frozen Custard 300, I'm going to go with Jesse Love. Now, here's my thing in this. I think he's due. He's pretty much dominated in Atlanta until running out of gas at the end where Austin Hill won. He's finished in the top 5 in the last 4 races. Jesse Love is due, and he's going to win here in Texas. Well, hopefully that's the case. Now, the NASCAR Cup Series, the Autotrader Echo Park 400, I really want to say a Toyota driver. You know, Mosh was talking about how Bubba Wallace could win this thing and how he's been dominant in Texas, but he didn't think he had as fast a car to win this thing. But I think, unfortunately, for you non-Chevrolet haters out there, or Hendrick haters out there, I think this is another Chevrolet love fest in Texas. I think it's going to be a Hendrick car again. I think Kyle Larson, he won that win last week for the Rick Hendrick, but he took that second place finish. I think he's stronger than ever. He won in Vegas. I think he had some issues in Atlanta, but I think Kyle Larson wins here in Texas, and it's another Chevrolet runaway. Toyotas will be strong, but I think the Chevrolets will have their win at the end of the day. So we're going to be doing all 3 races this weekend. We're going to start with the Craftsman Truck Series on Friday. We'll be live streaming that with you guys. And then on Saturday, we'll do the Xfinity, the NASCAR Cup practice and qualifying early in the morning on Saturday morning, and then we'll be doing the Xfinity race right after that. So make sure you stick with us. And then on Sunday in the afternoon, we'll be doing the Echo Park 400 NASCAR Cup Series. So live flag-to-flag coverage here on the channel like we always have. We'll have our audio, our race coverage, our in-car cams, all that good stuff, and have a good time. So make sure you're liking this video if you like what you see and you heard today. And if you're new to us, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We are a great NASCAR channel. Our chats, our live stream chats are amazing. Our content on here is amazing. So make sure you're subscribing to On the Go with CeeLo for all your NASCAR Cup Series coverage. On NASCAR Series coverage. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the weekend. Texas Motor Speedway weekend should be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the chats and in this live streams and everything. But if you make sure you like this video and subscribe to On the Go with CeeLo for all your NASCAR content. So we will see you in the streams. Let's see who wins. It's going to be a fun weekend. Let's go.